Hello all. In this video, we will learn how to join Azure virtual machine with domain. So let's go to the portal. This is my portal. I have created one virtual machine with the name of VM1, right? And also I have created my custom domain. If we go to Active Directory and if we scroll it down and we see custom domain, it is not mandatory, but this is I just created so that I don't need to use this long name, right? Which comes by default. It is actually uh, email address, but it just for this domain name, it just removes that @ sign, right? So my email address is lkaz104@outlook.com. So it has removed this @ sign and it has put it straightforward lkaz104 outlook on microsoft.com. Right. So I have created the custom domain with lalit.rsprs.tk and I have added this to the Azure AD domain service. This takes time, so that's why I have created this already so that it will not take much of our time, right, during this session. It is very simple to create. So we have to just click on add and because it is already existing, that's why it will not create under this subscription. So but it is very simple to create. You need to just click on add it, then you can put the domain name which you want to create. So I have created this for lalit.rsprs.tk. It is very simple to create. No issues. If you face any issues, you can put it on the comments. I will help you with it. So we need to check whether the status is healthy or not. So status is healthy, right? And also when you create this, so you will get an option wherein it will say that you have to update the DNS server, right? So you need to just click on that update or enable. It will update that server for you. So that's for domain services, right? And now we need one Azure Active Directory account so that we can um, join the domain. So if we go to users, let's create a new user. So users, new user, user 6. By default, it's a default domain, but I have to select this one, which I created for myself. User 6. Password is, sorry, right. We need to join with the domain, so we need to give administrator access, right? And we can also give a role of global administrator to this user. Okay, now just click on create. Right, so here is our user 6 with rsprs.tk. Right, so okay, so let's go to our virtual machine. This is a virtual machine. Let's click on connect, add, download this RDP file to remote into it, click connect. So first we have to, as because we haven't joined the domain yet, so we need to log in with the credential which we set while creating the VM, right? So putting the same credentials. So I'm logged in with the local account, not the domain one. We can allow this PC to be discoverable by other PCs and devices. Yes. Now we can go to File Explorer, right click on this PC, click on Properties, click on Change Settings. So at the moment it is showing as workgroup. So we need to change the domain. We need to add this VM to the domain. Click on domain, change, and click on domain. Type the domain name which we set. Okay. Now we need to put the credentials. Okay, I know why this is giving this username password, because we did not reset the password after creating this user 6. So let's open this in incognito so that it will not use the cookies here. Portal.azure.com user 6 user 6 at okay. So when we log in the first time, it will ask to change the password. So we can skip 14 days. Now click on yes. Okay, so now we are able to log in. So now it should accept it. It may take some time, 5-10 minutes for synchronize. Let's see. User 6. The join of patient was not successful. This could be because the existing computer account having was previously created using a different set of credentials. Computer name. Contact your administrator to remove. Still conflicts account. Okay, because why is saying this? Because um, I in the previous session I used the same machine VM1, so might be it is still in cached somewhere. Let's try one more time. If it will not, then we'll see. Okay, different computer account. Let's try this 3. Okay, so I have changed that computer name. Let's see if it fixes the issue. So this is the live example. We got the error and we are trying to resolve it. Click on connect RDP. Okay, now we again go to try the change setting. VM3 now. Domain. Okay, 6. Okay, so click on OK. Restart. So after restarting this computer, it should be on this domain, and we should be able to log in with the username which we created in Azure Active Directory. So let's see if it has worked. May, might be it is still restarting. Okay, so now we will try to log in with the domain username which we created, which is user6. So so in order to use a domain user, so we need to put the domain name / user6. Right, I click on yes. User account is not authorized for remote. This is one more error we are getting now. Okay, might be because Active Directory sometimes takes time for synchronization. So might be it is due to that only. Let's see again. Okay, let's try to log in with the old username which we created, because might be Active Directory today is taking time in synchronizing the username password. So let's try with this user 5. Right, this is the same. I have created this user 5 on the same domain, Lalit RSP also TK. Right, so we can also check that we have the same settings for user 6 as well. So if we check the settings, user 5, it has the same access, which is DC administrator role, a group added to it, and the role is global administrator, right? So, and if we check the settings for the user which we created just now, so if we check, the role is global administrator and group is same added to this one as well, right? So there is no issue with the user which we created, but it is taking time for synchronization. So no problem. At this time, for this demo only, we will try with user 5. Let's see if it works. If it works, then it means that it is working fine. Okay, so it is working now with the user 5. So it is also a domain user. As I just showed you, the same group and role is added. So there is no issue with the user sync. It is just that it is not synchronizing at this time. It may take some time. So if you will see here, the user is user 5, right? So we are logged in the domain user. Also, we can see in this server manager and the local server, it will show you the domain here as well. Uh, Yeah, here it is. Domain is this, right? Also, if you want to see under this PC, this is the domain, right? So it is working fine. The domain is this. Okay, let's just try one more time. Just want to see if it is now synced the user. User 6. Yeah, so it will take some time. So maybe in my next video I will show you with this user 6, because at the time might be it will be synced. Right, so at the moment it is not synced. I think that's why it is giving this error. Rest everything is same. So this is how we can join the domain. And yeah, thanks for watching the video.